Team South Africa, going to the World Economic Forum in January next year, says the message it is taking to investors is more positive than a year ago, one that South Africa has turned the corner, making the country a more attractive investment destination. The country is no longer on the Financial Action Task Force's grey list. It got a ratings upgrade, and structural economic reforms are being addressed to boost economic growth.
The critical message that has been driven for Davos next year is that visible delivery is the currency of who we are as Destination South Africa. A lot of promises were made, a lot of commitments had been made at Davos 2025, and a lot of those commitments have actually translated into tangibles. And those tangibles are what's going to be demonstrated at Davos next year. Also, we will be backing everything up with numbers, key statistics, what has been done, all the delivery areas will be clearly articulated. We're also taking from some of the outcomes from the G20 and the B20 this year.
Government says the reforms achieved include an end to load shedding and progress in addressing logistics challenges.
There is significant evidence that the largest logistics reform in a century is already achieving results. We're moving 174 million tons of freight on the Transnet network this year. We're loading and unloading ships in 60 hours, close to the international benchmark of 50 hours. These reforms are already creating efficiencies that are reducing logistics costs and making our economy more competitive.
Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana says despite South Africa being barred from participating in the G20 under the United States presidency, trade negotiations between the two countries are continuing.
There's no diplomatic problem with the US, as far as I know. They are in the process of appointing their ambassador to South Africa. We are in the process of appointing an ambassador to the USA. We are involved in intense negotiations on trade negotiations, and those trade negotiations, by the way, are going very well. There may be what is attracting people a turf with the USA on what they call genocide. As a result, they are not accrediting us for G20, but it does not mean a necessary fallout with the USA.
The World Economic Forum is a gathering of leaders from business, government, and civil society to address pressing world issues. The meeting will take place in Davos, Switzerland next month. Gloria Sefako Musi, SABC News, Johannesburg.